What's going on, y'all? It's your man Headkrack, and my energy just feels so off today. And I feel like the whole world's energy has been off pretty much a majority of this 2020. It seems like it's one weird life hurdle after another. Like, if it's not one thing, it's another thing, and it just seems like it doesn't stop. We're swimming in a pool of chaos. There is no control. There's no order. Laws and rules are being thrown out. Lack of code. So many things. It's almost like when you walk into a messy house and you don't know where to start. Like, where do you begin? Even putting this video together, it's like, where do I begin? I woke up this morning and I was seeing, Naya Rivera trending this morning. And I'm like, okay, what crazy thing she do now? And then I find out, okay, she's missing. Oh my God. And her son, they found him on a boat. They don't know where she is. And, we automatically assume the worst. And damn, it hurts my heart. Don't know Naya Rivera, never met her a day in my life. But, I know a lot of people who watched Glee and really rock with her. Like, I know her from the space in which I operate in, which is mass media. And I know, one point in time she was engaged to Big Sean and he made that record, and now they're trying to cancel him over a record that he made years ago, and that opens up another dialogue about cancel culture. But I'm not here for that part of it right now, but I don't know when this video will actually drop or if y'all see it in time, but I pray that the exact opposite of what everybody assumes happens, and that they actually do find her alive. Because the last thing I want to see is a boy grow up without his mother. You know what I'm saying? Same thing that happened with the wrestler Shad a few months ago. Where he saved his son's life, but he ended up drowning, and they found his body days later. I was hoping for the best, and I think with this distance and time that everybody's dealing with right now, one thing that we're not doing is coming together, praying, and put together positive energy. And I'm not one of those people who've ever believed that church is the answer. You gotta go. Nah, never really been one of those guys. My relationship with God is my relationship with God, but I feel like we're so distracted because there is so much clutter in the world right now that we're all disconnected and we're all disjointed, and no one's putting their energy in the same things. Like, even when you start a conversation about racism and then you throw police brutality in, and you try to ball it up into the same pile like it's the same thing. It's almost like doing laundry. You have your colored clothes, you have your dark clothes, you have your whites, you have your delicates. These things are all individual things, and you got to pick them apart. But it's also more clutter regardless, nonetheless. So, you try to figure out how to pick these things apart, and people get distracted by these things, and no one's putting their energy into anything positive, constructive. And that's why I think we're seeing such a collapse right now in 2020. Like, think about it. What year has been worse than this? And for America, okay? Because if you live in a place like Croatia or one of these, Eastern Bloc countries where they have sirens installed just to let you know that they'll be bombing within the hour, and this is just the way of life for you, then maybe the world's always been in shambles. But, we've had the luxury here in the United States to where we don't have to worry about a lot of things that the rest of the world has had to worry about, and now we're dealing with these things. But one thing I think that has helped a lot of these people persevere is, even through all the chaos and the insanity, they didn't have as many direct distractions, and all the things that they were dealing with brought them closer to a higher source, whether that be God, Allah, Yahweh, whatever you want to call them. We have to, even if it's just for a personal level, take more time with ourselves to just sit down, focus, declutter up here, and just put positive energy into the world. And I know it may sound like some kumbaya namaste shit, but as a person who has used the power of intention and manifestation to get a lot of the things that I've gotten in my life, it works. It's a true thing. If you ask enough people, they'll tell you that, it's real, and it's definitely a thing. So, with that being said, I want to send prayers out to Naya Rivera and her family. I pray that she's an amazing swimmer, and she's maybe on the other side of the lake and she's just making her way back around. And if you see this video and it's not the best possible scenario that we're rooting for, may my peace, prayers, and energy go to her and her family, and especially her son, because it's going to be a tough road. I can only imagine what's running through his mind right now. Same thing with my brother Ricky Smiley. You know, his daughter got shot last weekend, you know, at Whataburger. And, you know, she's got to figure out how to get that walking thing going again. And, you know, he already has enough on his plate that he's dealing with. And that's another thing he has to deal with. My energy, peace, prayers, and light, I send that in his direction. And I also send my peace, prayer, and light and energy to you as well. Anybody who's seen this video, if you're going through anything, may God bless you. May God give you the ability to persevere, get through whatever it is you're tackling. Whether it's something as simple as trying to decide whether or not you're going to send your kids to school this coming semester. That's another thing that's stressing a lot of people out right now. Another piece of the clutter. Whether it's, you know, just trying to figure out how you're going to make ends meet between point A and point B, because like this whole COVID thing is messing people's money up. We have so much to deal with, and we're so divided as it relates to attention. We're not putting our intention energy into the right things, because we're just not coming together like that anymore. So all that to say, try your best to declutter. Don't let these clowns confuse you, and take some time out for yourself to put that positive energy into the universe to help shift these things, because like, yo, this is just insane. All right, it's your man Headkrack. It's the hip hop spot. Hopefully these words touched you and enlighten you in some way. And, you know, if you want somebody to pray for you, drop their name below. You know what I mean? We see the names. Somebody else who may have more better intention power than me may see your name and be able to, like, you know, put some more positive energy and light in your situation. I'm just a conduit, man. A bridge here to bring people together. You know what I mean? Do what I do. So, love you all. Thanks for rocking with me. I'll holler at y'all later, all right? Chill.